Hey, what is going on, you guys? It is your boy Jordan or Sin here, and today we are playing some Hardpoint on the map Cartel. Arguably one of the worst maps on the game, but it would not be a very long argument because this map's pretty trash. So if any of you didn't know, I am 18, which means I've gone through school, I've gone through college. I'm still going to college for a third year, but you know, it was optional. So that means I've been through it. I've got the stories of school. I've survived that shit. And let me tell you, it wasn't fun. You know, you always get told that you're gonna miss school once it's over. Well, that was not the case for me. I hated school. Basically, well, no, primarily because I was a YouTuber. You know, I'm not a popular one. But you know, I didn't care. I made videos, and I enjoyed it. But this did lead to some interesting encounters, to say the least. Like the one time my teacher ended up watching my videos, that was pretty interesting. So it was like an average morning in class, you know, it was a Wednesday, and you know, I was chilling, life was good. And then people started talking about YouTube, you know, just normal conversation. Everyone talks about YouTube, popular platform, who cares, right? But there was this one guy in the class. Yeah, he wasn't a nice dude. No, actually, no, he was just a bit weird. And so long story short, you can kind of see where I'm going with this. He ended up telling the teacher about my YouTube channel, which you might think would be bad enough, you know, a teacher knowing that you actually have a life outside of school. That's, you know, big scare. But when I tell you that was not the worst part, it really wasn't. She ended up playing the videos in class. You know, she brought up the YouTube channel. This guy, he told her all the details, all my name, the names of the videos. You know, he's clearly a fan. But my point being, without a second thought, she brought up those videos. And you know, she didn't do it to be mean. You know, it wasn't a thing that she didn't like me. I actually think the teacher liked me a good amount. And to be honest, I think that's one of the reasons why she did it. I think if she didn't like me as a student, then it would have been a matter of she wouldn't have done that, because then it, you know, probably would have been classed as bullying. So long story short, she did that. And the video that she pulled up was a holiday video. You know, I was chilling. Mum was on holiday in a camper van or something. And you know, when you're younger, you don't tend to really care what you look like. So I definitely didn't care what I looked like on the internet. So you know, it was an early in the morning holiday. Your boy wasn't looking his freshest, and the whole class got to see that. So you know, here I am next to the teacher, trying to at least have a bit of control over what these guys are seeing, or quickly talking over the parts I don't want them to see, things that I don't want them to hear. You know, I never said anything bad on my YouTube videos, but again, everyone's a different person with who they hang out with. You know what I mean? Everyone is. Like, you're not gonna act the same way you do around your friends, with your parents, with your teachers, etc. So out of all my friends that had YouTube channels at the time, mine was definitely the biggest. It wasn't big, but it was the biggest. So having her go on my channel was then a network spider for her to pivot onto every single channel that existed around me. For example, I had a friend called Opez, or at least his name on YouTube was Opez. It wasn't Opez in real life. Now, Opez and I used to make videos on all types of games and everything, but you know, I tend to act better for my YouTube channel on my channel. When it came to Opez's channel, you know, I'd chill. It wasn't my video. I didn't need to worry about it. I was just who I was. That who I was not who I wanted the teachers to see. Now, mind you, there was another person who did YouTube in that class. Although his videos weren't so bad, because as much as I enjoyed making commentary videos, they allow you to be an easy target. You know, you say a lot of things, you regret a lot of things, and overall there's just a whole lot of talking. So you know, this other guy, the videos he made, they were just intros. You know, he's a very talented intro maker. And you know, that was his thing, and he was great. He made the intros for me all the time. So you know, I should pay a few of his. Credit where credit's due. He's good at what he does. Me, on the other hand, gained some unneeded attention. And you know, as you've suspected, people knew about the channel before this whole debacle. But this was definitely a start to me becoming more of a meme with the videos. And it took a while for me to actually not really care. There was a whole lot of, you know, considering starting new channels, etc. And then I realised that it was actually a fairly funny story to tell. And so far, I have used this story 3 times, including this one. Different channels though, so it doesn't count. And after a while, people began to kind of just forget about it, you know. People moved on. And then I moved on to go to college. College was a different story. See, I figured that there was no reason for people to actually know about my channel, because what's the point? I'd actually kind of given up by then. A little bit at least. However, in my first week of college, I met with a friend of mine from a secondary school who also did YouTube but wasn't in this resistant materials class. Mind, he said a few days prior to that, someone seen me going around college. Now, this was a friend of his from his course. We were not on the same course, but we just met so we could go into college together. But one friend of his recognized me. Now this is the most famous yet unfamous I have ever felt in all my life. So this friend of mine, he comes up to me, you know, a few days later after this happens, and he's like, oh yeah, you know, my friend, he recognized you. And I was like, oh, alright, you know, that's cool. You know, what was it from? You know, oh, you recognized you from YouTube. You know, you watched some of your videos. And I was like, cool. And then he told me what the guy said. Are you friends with that Alex? I think he goes to this college. I've seen him about. Sorry, you've seen who about? So if you didn't know, my middle name is Alexander. So on my old channel and many more, I refer to myself as Alex instead of using my real name, which is Jordan. So to this day, I still don't know who this person is. But I just thought it was an interesting little story to go along with the whole teacher watching my videos. But other than that, my name's been Jordan. If you have enjoyed this video, please remember to smash like and tell me down below if you actually enjoy this type of video of the whole, you know, just sitting down commentary type video, because I have tons of little stories, mostly embarrassing, throughout secondary school, which I would love to share. But that's been all from me. I'll see you all in the next video. Goodbye.